Welcome to Whisky.com. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. This is my son Ben. And today we have this second Benriach out of 4 we have to taste. But we have some distance between those videos, so that's not that boring for you. And this is the Benriach The 12, the new one, the 12-year-old one. And, well, it's made out of bourbon, sherry, and port wine casks, and costs a little bit above 40. It's 46% ABV, a little bit higher. It's uncolored and unchill filtered, so a whiskey just as it should be.
So they switched out the virginal cask and switched in the port cask and gave it 2 more years.
Yeah.
So that's
and only
a good trade.
10% more in price.
A few percent, yeah, 10% more price. From the stats alone, I would rather probably go for the Benriach 12.
Me too.
Yeah, okay, you love the port wine, so.
Yeah. So I thought about that. So it's sherry cask, bourbon cask, port cask, and natural cask, imparted color. And the master blender is, as with the last one, Rachel Berry.
But I think it's a spicy one again. I've just seen the tasting notes in the back. But I think we've talked enough about Benriach, so I don't think we have to repeat everything again.
No, please go back to the 10-year-old original there. Everything is in.
Or just watch the distillery video if you want to have background information in full.
So, but when you visited the distillery, it was still the second proprietor we know of.
Yes.
I was there with Chivas Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
He was there with the former proprietor, the smaller one, the startup.
No, it was already Brown-Forman.
It was already Brown-Forman. Okay.
I was there in 2018 or 17 or something like that.
Yeah,
I was there with Brown-Forman.
Short description of everything in here. Port cask, smoke level, nil. And nose, maple, honey, cocoa, forest fruits, palate, maraschino sherry, baked orange, hazelnut, spiced mocha. So we will see the casks again. It's a wonderful closure up here. The capsule is good and fitting. The cuts for the opening are perfect. So this is a very, very good finish of the bottle. Oh, and it's fitting very good.
In a tight fit, huh?
Yeah.
Is the hole on the top more gracious than the others?
Probably. It's quite thick.
For the voracious
And
taster.
the overstand of the stopper is not that big.
Oh, for the gracious stopper for the voracious connoisseur. I upgraded my language.
Connoisseur.
Or it's just a big hole for pouring more whiskey into your glass.
Wow, this one has a lot more nose than the 10-year-old. It goes over to maple syrup.
It's definitely much different to the 10-year, the original 10.
Dark fruits.
But it's I think it's subtle. It's not very pleasant, present and demanding. And here I am, but light, but gentle and nice.
And there's a cooling note in it, probably from the 46%, showing those maraschino sherries. Yeah, I like that smell very, very much. Very good one. Yeah. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
And now there are the oranges, mouth-watering, full flow on the tongue, sultanins. And in the aftertaste, wow.
Oh, that hits you with full intensity after that mild smell. It just really comes on strong.
And the aftertaste, almonds, these natural white almonds, where you only are allowed to taste to eat 5 of them or maximum 20 because they are so strong. And this was incredible.
Yeah, a lot of baked fruit, a lot of nuts and almonds, and yeah, it really reminds me of one of these Christmas flavory types where you have the raisins, the nuts, and oranges on your heating on your stove. Yeah, I love it. Christmassy malt.
Wow. So probably it's the port wine cask in it. I like those very much. Yeah. So this is full flavored, and with this 10% more of price, I gave it 30% more of taste. So,
I would definitely say it's worth it. The Benriach 12 is definitely worth the increase in price. And I would say it's a little bit milder than its 10-year-old brother.
Yeah.
It's I still wouldn't say it's a beginner friendly bottle, but it's a pleasant drink. You could have it as an everyday dram, even though that might be a bit demanding for you.
But for people with some experience, just a very good one. I have a few notes here. Rich maple honey, cocoa, baked forest fruit, maraschino cherry, baked orange, and hazelnut, with a lingering sultana and spiced mocha finish. Fits.
Definitely.
Juicy, mouth-watering, rewarding, medium to long aftertaste.
Unfortunately, I didn't have the cacao and the mocha when I tasted it on my own, but now that it says mocha and cacao, yes. Yes. It's like one of these flavor guessing games when you have the answer like, oh, that was obvious.
But you can't figure out.
Yeah, you can't figure it out on your own. I like it. So yeah, if you like this video, or if you like the whiskey, please feel free to share this video with your friends, and see you next time.